What's up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and today we're going to be looking at Agile Partners and Peavey Electronics AmpKit, the ultimate iPod, iPhone, and iPad amp and pedal studio with extensive recording and reamping capabilities, along with AmpKit LiNK, a high-fidelity guitar interface. Let's check it out. AmpKit is a free software app that can be downloaded at the iTunes App Store. It features a Peavey Valve King amp that features a clean and dirty channel. It also comes with two Peavey Valve King cabinets, a 412 and a 112, also two pedals, a noise gate and an overdrive, also two mics, and a noise and feedback filter. AmpKit LiNK, shown over here, is your high-fidelity guitar interface, and it's real easy to use. Simply plug in AmpKit LiNK into either your iPad, your iPod Touch, or your iPhone. Then you just take your cable, your guitar instrument cable, plug it into AmpKit LiNK, and then whatever outboard source you want to use, whether it be computer speakers or your headphones, you plug into AmpKit LiNK, and you're ready to go. As I said before, AmpKit is a free app that comes with the AmpKit LiNK, and what you get by looking at it over here is the Peavey Valve King amp, choice of cabinet and the two pedals, an overdrive pedal and a noise gate. And moving around on this interface is real easy. So if I want to start changing controls on my amp, just simply touch the amp and the whole front panel comes up over here. And just by moving the knobs, I can tailor my tone. From everywhere from volume to texture to bass, I can do that all. Now say I want to go change my cabinet, simply touch the cabinet. I can go with the 412 I have here, or scroll down and get a whole bunch of other cabinets, but the other one, of course, comes with a 112 cabinet. For the purpose of this review, I have AmpKit Plus, which is a paid app, $19.99, and that comes with additional amps, additional mics, and additional pedals. So you get to see quite a long range of all that. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of amps over here if I need to change that. And over here, if I go back to the preset area, which they give me, there's a whole bunch of different amps and preset settings which I can go in and tweak. At any time, I can go to Add Gear and simply purchase all the different amps and pedals. As you can see, I bought them all, and even microphones as well, and then add them into my collection of amp and pedals. And then what I can do is I go to My Setups, and these are all my particular settings and amp and pedal studios. Also, if I go into presets, you can see the number of different presets. And the great thing about AmpKit is I can just pick one and just start tweaking it. And what happens is automatically, say if I pick Fuzzy Tortoise here, and I start messing around with it, it automatically ends up on My Setups, and Fuzzy Tortoise is right here. So now it's a copy, and I get to tweak it and pick out whatever sounds I want, and it stays there. Other great features of AmpKit is that you can easily create and save an unlimited number of custom setups with a dozen or more active pedals in each setup. You can see I can add pedals, change them as I go along, and save them. AmpKit LiNK, along with AmpKit, has ultra-low latency, so you won't even notice as you're playing along to this. It feels just like you're playing guitar. There's also a built-in metronome and tuner, and you can record as you play. With AmpKit, you can also upload dry recordings for reamping, or you can add your favorite songs and backing tracks to play along with. And AmpKit already comes with some backing tracks, so you can play over it. It's a great sketchpad and practice tool. Okay, let's take a listen to AmpKit. It's really awesome. I have my certain setups that I have here, which are labeled under My Setups. So you can really hear the tone and the sound of all these amp and effects together. So let's begin with let's say a delay sound, and this is called delay, lay, lay. And here you can see I'm using a British style amp along with some pedals. Let's take a listen. Here's a great metal sound. It's called Metal on a Mountain Top. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's start with one of my presets over here called Fuzzy Tortoise. We'll get into it, and what we'll do is we'll change some of the variables, sort of like change the amp head, the cabinet, and some pedals. So let's hear the basic sound. And let's turn off some of the effects, like some of the distortions. Let's take out the compressor. Now let's go change the amp. Let's add a Kernel 900. Let's hear what that sounds like. Let's touch the amp and see if we can turn it up and add some drive to that. I like the way that sounds, but say I want to take out my compressor, and you can see all the controls come up, but I want to add, say, a little bit of a delay on that one. Let's put the delay, turn it on. And now let's add some distortion on top of that. Turn on my distortions. A lot of sonic fun. Let's get to the really great feature on AmpKit, which is the reamping feature. Let's start with the basic free app that we have here, which is the setup I have labeled here, New Setup, which is the Peavey Valve King along with the two pedals. Now, right now, I have it set to the lead channel of the Valve King. Let's hear what that sounds like. And let's go to the clean channel. Let's add a little overdrive. Okay, I kind of like that sound. Let's go into the recording part of this. You can see over here is the red recording button. And what I can do is I can just hit the recording button and then just tape what I'm going to play for you, and then reamp what I played for you through all my other setups. A really cool feature. So let's see what that sounds like. There's a countdown. Here we go. Now that I've recorded my session, what I got to do is go back, go right to My Recordings, find my session, which is session 6 over here. I will play it, and it'll be the same thing I just recorded. Now, when I want to reamp it, I simply go into the reamp setup over here, and it'll bring up my menu with all my presets from over here, and I just select it, and you'll get to hear it with all the different presets. So let's take a listen and watch what I'm doing here. along with the guitar interface AmpKit LiNK, is the most extraordinary virtual studio of guitar sounds for your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. Combine it with the ability to save and record your sessions, or just jam along with the bundled tracks, and you have the most extraordinary guitar performance app. Definitely check it out.